And we are live at Bay Minette Middle School as the Coastal Alabama Coyotes face off against the Gadsden State Cardinals. I'm Dallas Trinity with the call this afternoon as both teams are trying to claw their way back to 500 on the season. Starting lineups are about to start as Gadsden State under the leadership of head coach Courtney Brothers, as Gadsden State coming in with a 7-21 overall record, 2-7 in the conference. While for the Coyotes, they are 5-17 overall, 1-8 in the conference. Should be a great day of volleyball here in Bay Minette, Alabama. Cardinals and Coyotes upcoming here on JockJive Sports. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back here on JockJive Sports. Dallas Renzi with the call today as we have the Gadsden State Cardinals versus Coastal Alabama South Coyotes live here on JockJive Sports here at the Bay Minette Middle School, the home of the Coastal Alabama South Coyotes for this season, since they are still remodeling the gym over on the Coastal Alabama Bay Minette campus. But it should be a great day of volleyball as we are about to have starting lineups announced here at the Bay Minette gym. We'll step aside for public address announcer and the national anthem as well. And we will take a look at the starting lineup for the Coastal Alabama South Coyotes. First up, it will be number 2, Sophie Trayman. It will be number 8, Gracine Snow. Number 12, Megan Stewart. Number 16, Sarah Allman. Number 17, Kinsley Martin. And number 18, Rachel Wilson. Emily Boudreau will be the libero for Coastal Alabama South. Good crowd coming here to Bay Minette, just about 5 minutes down the road from the Coastal Alabama South Bay Minette campus. As both teams trying to get above 500, trying to get back to 500, I should say. Gadsden State coming in at 7-21, while the Coyotes coming in at 5-17. Both teams not off to a great start in conference play. The Coyotes with a 1-8 start. Their only win was against Wallace-Selma a couple weeks ago. While for the Cardinals, they are 2-7 in conference play to begin this one. And we'll take a look at the starters for Gadsden State. It will be Camden Blankenship. Number 13, Kaylee Butler. Number 1, Ella Jarmany. And it will be number 32, Zoe Walker. And it will be number 8, Morgan Baswell as the setter. As we're about to get this one underway here on JockJive Sports. And the serve upcoming here. And the third touch by Walker as she sends it over. Nice one play here by the Coyotes. They tip it over, but that is blocked at the net. Chance here for the Cardinals to reset as they send it over. Coyotes trying to get the first point here in set number 1, and they will. A nice kill right there by number 13, or number 12, Megan Stewart for Coastal South. And it is 1-0 Coyotes to start this one off. As it will be number 8, Gracine Snow coming in to serve it for the Coyotes. 1-0 Coastal South here in the set number 1. Glad you could be with us here at the Bay Minette Middle School gym. Third touch, they'll send it over. Chance here for the Cardinals. And a chance there for Butler as she is able to get the kill. Kaylee Butler is able to get the first point of set number 1 for the road team. 1-1 here in set number 1, and coming in for the serve will be number 8, Morgan Baswell, the setter. As Baswell will send it over, join the ACC for the first time this season. Deflected up in the air, Baswell sets up Butler again. Nicely played here by the Coyotes. They'll send it over and find it in an opening. Nicely played right there on the second touch, and it's 2-1 Coyotes. Nice play right there by number 12, Megan Stewart, yet again, as they will send it over. Gadsden State, they are in their gray tops with red numbers with red shorts, while for the Coyotes, they're in their black and maroon jerseys. Looks like there's going to be a net infraction, so it'll be a point here for... Still don't have a scoreboard, but it's going to be 2-2. Looks like it's going to be a net infraction on the Coyotes. So it'll be up 2-2 here in set number 1. As this will be sent over, a good line drive serve. That'll be tipped over. Baswell keeps it alive, though. Nicely played here by Blankenship. Sent over by Germany. Nicely played by the Coyotes. As they will send over, but hits the antenna. And for the first time here in set number 1, Gadsden State has a 3-2 lead. This is the second match of the season between the Cardinals and the Coyotes this season. The first one was dominated by the Coyotes. That barely hits the top of the net as it will be an ace. As it'll be an ace for number 9, Zanaya Hardy. As she extends the lead 4-2 here in set number 1. Another nice line drive serve right there. Tipped over, Baswell keeps it alive as they are trying to hit the middle of the net. Coyotes play that one nicely. Sends it over. Popped up straight air, almost hit the ceiling and sent over. As that will be a kill by number 12, Lauren Davis. And it is 5-2. Both teams still with both of their timeouts remain here in set number 1. But Gadsden State looking for some revenge after being swept on their home court just over a few weeks ago. While the Coyotes trying to win back-to-back matches. And that will be a service error on number 9, Zanaya Hardy. Big point right there given up. And the Coyotes will take it. The libero is going to be number 3, Caden Blankenship. As she is in her black uniform with red numbers with red shorts. Good serve right there. And that will be a kill by Ella Germany. Sends the lead 6-3. Nice start here. It will be Keelan Weiss, number 2. She will come in for the serve right on your camera screen. But a jam-packed crowd here today at the gymnasium. Popped up in the air, chance here for Coyotes, set something up as they send it over. Weiss, Baswell. That is going to be played by Davis. Was that in? No, it was out. Almost a nice kill right there by Lauren Davis. And a big point right there for the Coyotes. And makes it 6-4 in favor of the Cardinals visiting here today. As they will exchange volleyballs for the moment. And reset things here. Coyotes down by 2 points here in set number 1. Our next timeout break, we'll take a look at the opponent profile for the Gadsden State Cardinals this season. Nice line drive right there. Baswell. That is going to be tipped over by the Cardinals. Coyotes trying to set something up. And a nice kill right there by one of the outside hitters for the Coyotes. 6-5 now. Coming in for it was the libero. That's tipped over. Nice diving play. They'll have to send it over. They do. Davis sends it over, and that is in. A kill by number 12, Lauren Davis. And it is 7-5. Coming in for the serve now for Gadsden State will be number 32, Zoe Walker. Coast to South coming in with 5 sophomores on the roster, 7 freshmen. Having a tough start to the year, but trying to change it around here in the month of October. Walker. And that is out of bounds. That'll be an attack error on number 1, Ella Germany. And makes it 7-6. Cardinals still in the lead, though, however. Coyotes led 1-0, but they've been trailing ever since. On the third touch, they send it over. That was Walker. Coyotes, that'll deflect off of Kanan Blankenship, and that'll be a kill for the Coyotes, even up at 7 apiece. And I believe that kill was by number 16, Sarah Allman, who leads the team in kills on the season. And that will be a ball handling error on the Gadsden State Cardinals. And the Coyotes have taken an 8-7 lead here in set number 1. Another serve upcoming here. Good competitive set number 1 between the Coyotes and the Cardinals. Line drive. Almost hit the top of the net. Sent over. Johnson off the top of the ceiling, kept alive here by the Cardinals. Popped up. Here's another chance. Johnson, was that in? Yes, it was. Macy Johnson rips it home, and it's 9-7. Coyotes. And it looks like actually they're going to give the point to the Cardinals. So that will make it 8-8. Don't know what the ruling was on that. But number 1, Ella Germany will come in for the serve. Germany's serve. Good one right here, played by Boudreaux. That'll be tipped over. Walker plays it nicely. Sent over. Chance here for Coyotes to set something up. Germany pops it up in the air, almost near the net. Butler rips it home. That was deflected, and it'll be a point here for the Cardinals. 9-8. Ella Germany will come in for another serve. These two teams are not in the same division. Coastal South is in the South Division, the ACCC, as that'll be a service error charge, and it'll make it 9-9. 9-9 here in set number 1, as Sarah Allman, the outside hitter, will come in for the serve. As the Coyotes, last year they were known as the Suncheats, went into the state tournament and made it pretty far. This year they're trying to get back to the state tournament, but they are currently in 4th place in the South Division, trying to make a comeback here. As that will be out, and it'll be a point here for the Cardinals. Makes it 10-9. There was no deflection on that kill as it went out. As it'll be Kanan Blankenship, the Lombero, coming in for the serve. But a big competitive match. The first 2 sets, actually, between these two teams, we'll dive in later in the previous matchup between the Cardinals and the Coyotes, was very evenly matched. That'll go off for Walker, and a kill for the Coyotes. As that will be by number 12, Megan Stewart. And she will even up at 10 apiece. This will be Baswell with the serve. Sends it over. Butler with the kill. And it's 11-10. Substitutions here by the Cardinals. As Morgan Baswell will come in for the serve. And that was actually Grayson Snow on the other side for Coastal South that delivered the serve. Baswell drills it at Boudreaux. That is deflected off Baswell's hands, and a kill for Coastal South. Megan Stewart once again, and it's 11-11. Still both teams with both timeouts here in set number 2, or set number 1, I beg your pardon. Evenly matched, but the first set between these two teams in the last matchup ended up being 25-23 in favor of the Coyotes. Will we see the same here in this one? Middle of the net, it's a kill right down Main Street by number 2, Keelan Weiss. As she powers it home, and it's 12-11. As Kaylee Butler will be subbed out, and coming in serve will be Zanaya Hardy. Hardy with her serve. Line drive. Popped up in the air. That's popped up. It's a deflection off the side of the net, and it'll be a kill for the Coyotes. Back and forth we go, 12-12. As she will send it over. Nicely played there by Blankenship. Tipped over, nicely played by the Coyotes, and a chance here, and a kill. The kill will go to number 16, Sarah Allman, who has a handful of kills so far here in set number 1. And the last time these two teams met, both set number 1 and set number 2 for Coyotes, they had 14 kills apiece. They have a handful of kills so far. We don't have live stats for this one, but it's been a great set number 1. Back and forth we go, 13-12 in favor of the Coastal South Coyotes. Kept alive. Baswell will send it over. Coyotes trying to set up play here. They tip it over. Walker, and that will go off Blankenship. 14-12 Coyotes. As that went off of Weiss and Blankenship Another serve upcoming here for the Coyotes. Their largest lead, however, here in set number 1. Kept alive here, Blankenship. Basketball. Feist sends it over, popped up in the air. Sent over, that's blocked, but it's out of bounds. (15-12) timeout used here by Gadsden State as they trail for their largest deficit here in set number 1. As we take a look at the Gadsden State Cardinals on our opponent profile here at the Bay Minette Gym, as they're under head coach Courtney Brothers. Overall, they are 7-21, 2-7 in conference play. At home this season, they are 3-5. They have struggled away from their home territory, 2-7 on the road, 2-9 in neutral site matches. In 24 matches, they average 8.49 kills per set. Not a great hitting percentage at 0.79, 7.95 assists per set, almost 3 blocks per set, 14.49 dids per set. They went 1-5 during the month of August, 4-14 during the month of September. They are 2-2, however, in the month of October, early in this month of October, in the first Saturday of October. Stat leader skills, Kaylee Butler leads the way with 157. Morgan Baswell with 356 assists. Leading the way with dids is Canyon Blankenship. Feist. Kept alive here by the Coyotes. They will send it over, but they are unable to send it over the net. Big point right there after the timeout by the Cardinals. They have 1 remaining. Coyotes still have both of their timeouts as number 2, Keelan Feist, sends it over, and she will not, however, send it over. It will be a service error to make it 16-13. As it will be number 2, Sophie Crammon, one of the starters to start this match here in set number 1 of 16-13 over the Cardinals. Crammon lifts it over. Baswell. That will take a deflection and go off the wall, out of bounds. As that will be a kill for number 12, Lauren Davis. Big point right there, 16-14. As it will be number 32, Zoe Walker, coming in for the serve. Coach South, largest lead of the set is 3 set points. Walker, line drive, sent over nicely. And that will go off the ceiling and almost run into the stands. Luckily, there's no fans over in the corner of the bleachers, as number 3, Canyon Blankenship, went barreling into the stands, but it'll be a kill right there to make it 17-14 in favor of the Coyotes. Nice kill right there. But a kill in the middle of the net. The Coyotes have done a fantastic job of setting up some hard grade A chances for kill opportunities. And that will go off of number 3, Caden Blankenship. As we are on the stage over here in the north section of the gym. So we could have a volleyball come over here, as we just had a volleyball come over here and deflect off the camera. So that's why we saw the camera shake right there. But hopefully we don't have any line drives come over here on our station over here on top of the stage at the Bay Minette Middle School gym. 18-14 in favor of the Coyotes. That'll be lifted over. Chance here for Germany. Nicely played here by the Coyotes. Looking for another touch. They will send it over. Walker. Back to Blankenship. Sent over. And it'll be a kill right there for the Cardinals. To make it 18-15, Ella Germany will come in. And that last kill was by Sarah Beth Potter. Very busy weekend of JockJive events here on the network. Germany sends it over. Good power on all the surge by both teams. Germany pops up in the air. Chance here for Potter. Blocked at the net. Chance here for Coyotes, set something up. And that will be a kill by number 8, Christine Snow. And it makes it 19-15. Serve upcoming here, up by 4 set points. Walker. Butler sends it over, and she's got a kill. Finds an opening. And it's going to be 19-16 in favor of the Coyotes. Big point right there. As Kaden Blankenship, the libero, will come in for the serve. Trying to mount a comeback here in set number 1. Early on, Gadsden State Cardinals were in the lead, while the Coyotes have found a way to muster away some points. That will be an ace for Kaden Blankenship. Her first of this set and first of the match. Next commercial break, we'll take a look at the season recap for the Coastal Alabama South Coyotes. Sent over, no! An attack error on number 5, Camille German. 19-18, a timeout has been used by the Coyotes. And we'll take a look at the season recap for the Coyotes. 5-17 overall, 1-8 in conference play. They have 7 freshmen and 5 sophomores on their roster. In 21 matches, they almost are close to 10 kills per set at 9.38, a 159 hitting percentage, and 13.73 dids per set. They went 1-4 in the month of August. Their first win of the season was against Bevel State on August 31st. That was a 5-set thriller on the road. 4-13 during the month of September. Sarah Allman leads the way with 163 kills. Peyton Hartigan, number 10, the setter, leads the way with 196 assists. And Sophie Crayman leads the way with 236 dids. What a match it's been so far in set number 1. Trying to tip it over. Did she hit the top of the net? Yes, she did. And I believe we are knotted up at 19 apiece. We do not have a live look at the scoreboard, so we're trying to keep up with the score as we go here on the broadcast. But I believe the score is 19-19 apiece. Sent over by Blankenship. Tips over top of net. Blankenship keeps it alive. Butler kept it alive here by the Coyotes. Harmon sends it over. Did that go in? Yes, it did. A big point right there. Nicely played by Camille Herman. And it is 20-19. As Coyotes able to mount something of their own after their first timeout used. Both teams with 1 timeout apiece. Sent over by Butler, and that is out. 21-19 in favor of the Coyotes. After the attack error by number 13, Kaylee Butler, who has a couple of kills so far in this set. Potter blocked. Kept alive here by the Cardinals. Sent over by Vice. Coyotes will send it over. Nicely played back on the other side of the court. That was Colleen Vice, and that is a huge point to make it 21-20. As it will be number 8, the setter, Morgan Baswell. Sending it away, trying to get a huge point here in set number 1. Sent over. Nicely played. Blankenship with a nice diving play. Sent over here by Ryder. They'll send it over. Blankenship. Good rally here for this big point here. Boudreaux keeps it alive. As that takes a couple of deflections, and it will be a kill by number 18, Rachel Wilson. 22-20. As the Coyotes are 3 set points away from taking set number 1. Timeout has been used here by Gadsden State. They have none remaining. The Coyotes have 1, however. And we do believe the score is 22-20. Coyotes are definitely in the lead. But like I said, we do not have a live look at the scoreboard. So it's basically been a guessing game. But we believe we might have the right score or might be 1 off. But glad you to be with us. I'm Dallas Renzi with the call here today, as it's the Coyotes and the Cardinals in a conference game. Both teams not in the same division. Gadsden State is in the North Division, currently 4th place, while the Coyotes are in 4th place in the South Division. As this one will be a huge momentum swing, as we are just a month away from the tournament to be played, and the Coyotes are trying to get there. Same thing with Gadsden State. Both teams trying to get some huge wins in conference play. Sent over by Vice. Coyotes will set something up. That takes a deflection, and it will be a point here for the... Still waiting the official ruling, but it's going to be a point here for Gadsden State. So they get the first point after using their second timeout, 22-21. In favor of Coastal South. That'll take a deflection. Blankenship. Baswell. Vice sends it over. Nicely played here by Coastal South. And almost on her knees, but kept it alive. Chance here. Tipped over. Good rally here. Big point upcoming. Sent over. Popped up in the air by Hardy. That'll be sent over. Who's going to come out with the points? Sent over. Vice. Germany. Baswell will just have to send it over on the third touch. Popped up here again by Hardy. Baswell. Germany tips it over, and it's off the net. Point here, Coyotes. (23-21). The Coyotes, if they're able to get this point, they can win it on their next set point. Trying to take set number 1 here in front of their home crowd. Good crowd here today. Hardy pops it up. Baswell. Germany sends it over. Coyotes with a chance to put the pressure on the Cardinals here. Baswell. Potter. Kept alive here. They send it over. Vice. Baswell. Sent over again, and it'll be a kill by Lauren Davis. 23-22. Killeen Vice will come in for the serve. Needs it here. As they will roll the ball over. Substitution, no, Killeen Vice will be subbed out. And this will be number 10, Kinsley Gray, coming in for the serve. And a crucial moment in the match. Gray sends it over. Gray keeps it alive, takes a deflection. Nicely played here by Hardy. Baswell sends it over. Coyotes with a chance here. And that will be a kill. And that was actually set points. So your final score is going to be 25-22. The Coyotes take set number 1. So we do apologize for the mistake on the broadcast for the score. So it was 24-22, and that last kill for the Coyotes is able to give them set number 1. We'll be back here in just a moment here on the broadcast. Let's step aside. Coyotes take set number 1, 25-22 here at the Bay Minette Middle School. And welcome back to JockJive as we are back here at the Bay Minette Middle School, home of the Coastal Alabama Coyotes for this season, since their gym over at the Bay Minette campus for Coastal Alabama is currently still being remodeled, laying down the new logo as they just made the transition to the Coyotes from the Sun Chiefs, and a couple of changes to the athletic program as we currently have only just two schools that have volleyball teams. One in Monroeville and the one here in Bay Minette. But your final score in set number 1 was 25-22 in favor of the Coyotes. As we are waiting for the official start to this set number 2. As we'll dive into the recent matchup against Gadsden State in our next commercial break, as that was back on September 22nd. As Gadsden State trying to get their 8th victory of the season, while for the Coyotes trying to get their 6th victory of the season, after only just having 4 wins in the month of September, trying to get their first victory of October. It'll be a serve here for the Cardinals to send things underway. Snow, and that will be deflected. Almost an attempt right there for Wilson to get her first kill of the set, as that'll be sent over, and Gadsden State will strike first 1-0 here in set number 2. As that was lifted over, as the libero for the Coyotes, number 7, Emily Boudreau, currently on her screen, and her bright gold uniform, as that was one of the color changes for the Coyotes. That'll go off Boudreau and Sophie Crayman. And it'll be 2-0. Great start here for the Cardinals here in set number 2. As I'm Dallas Renzi with the call here. Home of the Tigers, Bay Minette Middle School. As this is actually the first time I've been in this gym. As that will be another service ace. A mishap right there from Boudreau. As that will be an ace for number 8, Morgan Baswell. For the Cardinals, 3-0 to start this one off. Still waiting for a good rally to start it. That's sent over by Vice. Vice is in the net. And it'll be a point here for the Coyotes. So a mishap at the net by, I believe, Keelan Vice. As it will be number 9, Alexandria Miller, coming in to serve for the Coyotes. Miller sends it over a line drive right there, and she's got herself an ace. 3-2. Coyotes trying to mount a comeback here early in this set number 2. Nice line drive serve right there from Alexandria Miller. Catching Ella Jarmany off guard. Another good serve right there. Baswell to Butler. Blocked at the net. Good block right there by number 17, Kinsley Martin. And we are knotted up at 3 apiece. Another serve coming up here from Alexandria Miller. Another nice line driver here. Baswell sent over, tipped up. Crayman unable to get a kill there. That'll be sent over, but it's blocked off the outside of the arm by number 17, Kinsley Martin. And the Cardinals finally get their first set point after taking a 3-0 start to this one. So Nia Hardy will send it over. Hardy popped up in the air. Middle of the net. Martin sends it over. Nice sweep play here by the Cardinals. Germany. Coyotes with a nice play again. Sent over here by Alman. As that will go off the hand of one of the Coyotes, trying to get a number here. It's kind of hard to see the numbers here at the gym. It went off of number 18, Rachel Wilson. 5-3 in favor of the Cardinals. After losing set number 1, 25-22. Coyotes trying to set something. Alman. And it goes off to the bottom of the net. And that'll be a kill here for the Coyotes. And another kill here for Rachel Wilson. Wilson will send it away on her first serve here in set number 2. And the serve will go into the net before hitting one of her teammates. A service error, 6-4. as it went off her teammate Sarah Allman and then deflected into the net. But it has to be a clean slate to the net. Sent over, and that's an easy kill in the middle of the net by number 15, Haley Hanners. 7-4. Both teams with still 2 timeouts. Coyotes used 1 timeout in that first set, while the Cardinals used both of their timeouts. A service error makes it 7-5. As that was Keelan Weiss with the service error. And it will be the other number 2, Sophie Crayman. Crayman will come in for the serve just off our camera screen as she will just come into the screen. Baswell tipped over, and a collection of Coyotes in the middle of it, but it goes off the hand of Peyton Hartigan and makes it 8-5. The Cardinals with a great start to this one in set number 2. Had a great start in set number 1, but just could not complete the rest of the set and come out with a victory. Crayman. Chance here, sent over by Allman, and she's got a kill. Sarah Allman rips it home, and it's 8-6. There'll be a serve upcoming here from number 17, Kinsley Martin. Substitutions here, as this will be number 12, Megan Stewart, checking into this one. Martin sends it away. Couple of service aces in this one. Germany with the kill, 9-6. Number 7, Emily Boudreau will come in. Gadsden State has yet to win a single set so far, and 4 possible sets against the Coyotes this season. Popped up in the air. Sent over by Allman. Nicely played here by the Cardinals. They'll have to center it. Germany, and that is sent over by Megan Stewart for an easy kill right there. Left up on a silver platter as she sends it over. 9-7 in favor of the Cardinals here in set number 2. Allman with a good serve right there. Germany able to pop it up in the air, and that goes into the net. It'll be an attack error by number 13, Kaylee Butler. And the Coyotes are 1 set point away from tying it up here in set number 2. Allman with another good serve, attacking Blankenship. Butler blocked, and that is going to deflect into the stands. 9-9. Great comeback here, down 9-6, 3 straight set points here by the Coyotes. Sarah Allman just on her camera screen. Glad you could be with us live on JockJive Sports on Dallas Renzi. Set number 1 already finished, and that will be sent over. That'll be a kill there for number 16, Riley Pack. And that will end the threat there for the Coyotes. 10-9 here. Caden Blankenship sends it away. Stewart blocked, and she is unable to pop it back up, straight up in the air. Nice block right there by the Cardinals on the front line. It'll make it 11-9. Nurse serve coming up here from Blankenship as the crowd continues to pour in here at Bay Minette Middle School. That is blocked by Keelan Weiss and company. 12-9 here. As Coyotes under head coach Dr. Richie Delaney. Hits the top of the net, but still be able to be played. Kramer sends it over on a last desperation play. That hits the top of the net. Point here for the Coyotes, 12-10. There'll be a substitution upcoming here for the Coyotes. Number 8, Grayson Snow will come in. Snow will come in for the serve. Coyotes in their maroon and black uniforms with red numbers with black shorts. Gadsden State in gray tops with red numbers and red shorts. As that will be a kill for the Coyotes by number 18, Rachel Wilson. As it deflects into the stands. Their serve upcoming here from Grayson Snow, trying to knot it up at 12 apiece. Cardinals tipped over, and it'll be a kill by Weiss and company. 13-11. Still waiting our first timeout here in set number 2, but like the first set, very evenly matched. As Morgan Baswell will come in, the setter. The other setter is Peyton Hardigan for the Coastal Alabama South Coyotes. Boudreaux trying to tip it over. Craman does. Butler, that'll be attacked here as she just got the outside of her hand connecting with the volleyball. Makes it 13-12. And it will be Alexandra Miller, who has a couple of excellent serves so far here in set number 2. Sends it over, just lifts it over, but does a job. Sent over. Nice diving play. That'll be well out of bounds. As Rachel Wilson got a little bit too much power on that one, makes it 14-12. Sanaya Hardy will come in for the serve. And set number 2. And looks like they're trying to wipe off a sweaty spot over on Coastal Alabama's south side of the court. Cleaned up by Sophie Craman. So they'll resume play right here with Zanaya Hardy. Hardy sends it away. Coyotes sent over here by Wilson. And a mishap between the Cardinals on the other side of the court. And it is 14-13. Nice play right there by Rachel Wilson as she sends it over. Wilson launches it over. Baswell. Germany. Sent up in the air, but not a chance there for 2 Coyotes chasing after the ball. That'll go as a kill for Butler. 15-13 here in set number 2. As number 2, Keelan Weiss, will come in for the serve for the Cardinals. Diving attempt right there. Craman will just send it over. Mishap there with the Cardinals, but they're able to keep the play alive. Sent over there by Hardigan. Cardinals. Germany with the kill. And it's 16-13. Nicely orchestrated right there by the Cardinals, and they have their largest lead of set number 2 of 16-13. Sent over. And did that hit the top of the net? But play is going to continue. Both teams stop play. But it's going to be kept alive here. A couple of really good net presses. That was going to go out, but Hardigan keeps it alive. Sent over. Sent over. That'll be popped up. And it'll be 17-13 in favor of the Cardinals. We do have an update here on JockJive. As the Swamp Donkeys with a 6-0 victory over UBO Marshall in the Showcase Series. A timeout here by the Coyotes, down 17-13. As we will take a look at the recent matchup against Gadsden State and the Coastal Alabama South Coyotes. That was played on September 22nd at Hanceville. Coyotes taking advantage with a 3-0 sweep. Set number 1, 25-23 in favor of Coyotes, 14 kills for Coastal South. Set number 2, 25-22, a .229 hitting percentage for Coastal South. And then set number 3, 25-16, basically the most dominant set by the Coyotes in that match. 25-16, .321 hitting percentage. Sarah Allman and Megan Stewart combined for 17 kills in the win. And Sarah Allman and Peyton Hardigan combined for 33 assists. Probably one of the best games of the season for Coastal South this season. And they are trying to replicate that here in this second match against the Cardinals. But we got a tough one here for the Coyotes trying to muster their way back in this one. Keelan Weiss with yet another serve. And that is going to be out. And tapped here by Kinsley Martin, and it's 18-13. Coastal South using their first time out here in set number 2. They have one remaining. A mishap with the Coyotes between Martin and number 8, Grayson Snow. Makes it 19-13. The Cardinals are 6 points set points away from taking set number 2 to even it up. Boudreaux. Sent over by Allman. Nicely played here by Weiss. Sent over here. Boudreaux keeps it alive. Another opportunity that's blocked, and it's out of bounds, and it'll be a point here for the Coyotes. Definitely a needed point right there. Our next stoppage play, we'll take a look at the ACCC South standings on where Coastal South currently lays in. As Sophie Crayman will get the serve right here, and it'll be number 5, Camille Germain. Subbing into this one, 19-14 in favor of the Cardinals. Blankenship, Baswell. Sent over, Coyotes in right position. Tipped over here. Cardinals on the same page, calling for the tip as that deflects off Martin and company, and it'll be a kill here for the Cardinals. 20-14, the kill I believe belongs to number 12, Lauren Davis. Lauren Davis with the kill. Line drive, nicely played by Crayman. As that is well out of play. Too much power on that one by number 16, Sarah Allman. And attack here makes it 21-14, the largest lead of set number 2 for the Cardinals. Near the net, Harmon is able to get the kill. Nicely played there by the Coyotes. 21-15 here. That'll be Kinsley Martin with the serve upcoming. Down by 6. Martin sends it away. They'll send it over, and it finds a spot on Coyote's side of the court. Nicely played right there by the Cardinals, and they're back to a 7-set point lead. 22-15. Substitutes here as Hardy will come out, and Ella Germany on the far side of the court. After the two teams switch sides after a set 1 victory by the Coyotes, 25-22. Right to Boudreaux. They'll set it up here for Allman. She tips it over, and able to get a hand on it was Germany, but it doesn't matter as there will be a kill here for Sarah Allman. 22-16. Just tipped it over and was able to come out with a huge set point right there. All up it here for the Coyotes. Walker. Boudreaux able to come over to send it over. Sent over by Crayman. Stewart with good intimidations is able to give the Coyotes another set point. 22-17 here in set number 2. Allman with another serve, a line drive. Out of bounds played. Boudreaux able to keep it alive. Coyotes with hit sets on near. Stewart with the kill. 22-18. The Coyotes trying to force a huge comeback and win the first 2 sets. Timeout has been used by Gadsden State. And with this stoppage in play, we'll take a look at the ACCC South Division standings. And first place is LBW, the Saints, with a 19-5 overall record. They are 8-1 in the conference. Enterprise State in second place. The Boll Weevils with an 18-6 overall record, 5-1 in conference play. While Coastal North is 11-13, 5-3 in the conference. Bishop State is in fourth with a 6-7 overall record, 4-3, however, in conference play. Coastal South on the outside looking in at 5-17 overall, 1-8 in conference play. And then Wallace-Selma is 1-14 overall, 0-9 in conference play. The only win for Coastal South in conference play was against the Patriots earlier this season. Blocked by Stewart at the front of the net. Sent over here. Boudreaux sets it up. Stewart tips it over. It's a kill by number 12, Megan Stewart. 22-19. Both teams with 1 timeout each remaining here. The Coyotes trying to pull off a spoiler here in set number 2 after trailing by as much as 7 set points. Crayman. That is going to take a deflection, kept alive here. Butler sends it over. as the camera was interfered with the volleyball. And we are waiting for confirmation as we adjust the camera screen. Had to be interfered, so Sarah Almond currently has the volleyball. And it is a point here for Gadsden State. So it'll be 23-19. So after the miscommunication on who had set point, it does belong to Gadsden State. They are up 23-19. 2 set points away. Drayman. As that will take a couple of deflections, but doesn't matter. It's a kill for Rachel Wilson, number 18. And it is 23-20. Can Coastal South keep it up and possibly steal set number 2? Nice line drive by Grayson Snow. Snow pops it up in the air. They'll have to send it over. That's Crayman. Takes a couple of deflections, but popped up straight in the air. Blankenship sent over. Good rally here for the points. Sent over by Alman. Tipped over. We still battle. And it's tipped right over by Caitlin Weiss. 24-20. The Cardinals are 1 set point away from evening up the match at 1 set apiece, as they will clean up a sweaty spot on Coastal's side of the court. Timeout used here by Coastal South. They have none remain as they've used both of theirs so far. As we will step aside for 1 minute here on the broadcast. And welcome back here to the Bay Minette Middle School Gym. Cardinals up 24-20. They can win the set number 2 right here. And the serve. Sent over. That's out of bounds. And the Cardinals take set number 2, and we are knotted up at 1 apiece. We are going to a decisive set number 3 as the 2 teams will switch sides, and we will step aside here on the broadcast. 25-20 is your final in set number 2. Welcome back here for set number 3. As Gadsden State leading the Coastal Alabama South Coyotes as it was 25-20 in set number 2. Set number 1, 25-22. We are knotted up at 1 set apiece as we start set number 3. Glad to be with us on Dallas Trinity live here on JockJive Sports between Gadsden State and Coastal Alabama South. Here at the Bay Minette Middle School Gymnasium. Good crowd over to the left side of our camera screen. There's a lot of fans making the trip here from Gadsden State and also a couple from Coastal Alabama South Coyote fans making the trip here as well. As this gymnasium is only 5 minutes down the road, so you go over the bridge, pass by Sonic and Popeyes and all the restaurants they have here in Bay Minette, Alabama. And it's right before you pass by the Walmart here at Bay Minette, Alabama as well. But very nice for the Bay Minette Middle School to allow Coastal Alabama South to participate and play their season here at the middle school while their gym is currently being renovated due to the logo changes, and also since we made the transition from the Sun Chiefs to the Coyotes. Serve up coming here by Coastal South. Baswell blocked at the net, kept alive here. Baswell will send over to Boudreaux, the opposite libero, as that will be an attack error and a point here for Gadsden State. As both teams are back to 2 timeouts apiece here in set number 3. Baswell will send it over. Tipped up, and that's out of bounds. An attack error, 2-0. The last set, Gadsden State opened up with a 3-0 lead. They're up 2-0 here in set number 3. A couple of attack errors by Megan Stewart, causing the Coyotes to fall behind early here. Germain blocked at the net by number 13, Kaylee Butler and company. And for the second straight set in a row, Gadsden State opened up 3-0 here on JockJive. Lifts it over on the serve. Germain tips it over. Baswell sent over by Davis. Coyotes trying to set something up. And it'll be a kill right there for the Coyotes to make it 3-1. As I believe that was a kill by Sarah Allman or Rachel Wilson. Did not get a number since it's on the far side of the court, but the Coyotes with their first set point of set number 3. As that will be sent over. Blankenship. Right down Main Street. It's a kill for Keelan Weiss. 4-1 in favor of Gadsden State. That kill had some power on that one, as it will be Zanaya Hardy coming in to serve just off her camera screen. Hardy with the serve. Nice line drive, Boudreaux. As that's played out of bounds, they'll have to send it over to Freeman. Weiss, and hit the outside of her hand, and it's going to be a point here for the Coyotes as it was not touched or deflected. Substitutions here for both teams. The steward will check out. And make that number 14 coming in for the serve. Sent over by Germany. As that is blocked at the net, but the Coyotes trying to reset. They'll have to send over on the third touch. Hardy. Baswell. Germany hits it into the net. And attack error. And it's 4-3 in favor of the Cardinals here in set number 3. So we will go to a set number 4 here on the broadcast. Sent over. Germany pops it straight up in the air. Baswell. Weiss. Was that deflected? Point. Coyotes. It was not, and it's knotted up at 4 apiece. Set number 2, the Cardinals led by as many as 7 set points. Coyotes made it very interesting, only losing by 5. Sent over by Kramer. Nicely played. Blankenship. Sent over by Hardy. They needed to get over on the third touch. They do. Hardy. Baswell. Davis. Nicely played here by the Coyotes, but it will deflect off the wall, and it will be a 5-4 lead here for the Cardinals. Coming in now will be Keelan Weiss. Weiss lofts it over. Coyotes trying to set something up. Middle of the net. Right down Main Street for a kill. 5-5 here. As this is a home game for the Coyotes, as they are trying to get a huge victory here and get their first victory of the month of October. Only had one win in August, 4 in September, but went 4-13. They're trying to change the rest of their season around. Hardy, Baswell, Davis hits the top of the net, but it will be a point here for the Cardinals. 6-5. Substitutions here. As Lauren Davis with another kill, it will be number 32, Zoe Walker. Both teams with not a huge roster, mostly dominated by freshmen. As that is going to be hit over, Walker sent over, and that will be a kill by number 5, Macy Johnson. 7-5 in favor of the Cardinals. First set ended up being 25-22 in favor of the Coyotes. They need over on the third touch. They do set something up here. Blankenship. Right down Main Street, but nicely played here by the Coyotes. They send it over on the third touch. Cardinals will reload. Germany hits on top of the net, but it'll be a point here for the Coyotes. 7-6. As it was not blocked as it hit the top of the net on that white part of it. It'll go down as an attack here by Ella Germany. And the serve coming up here. Evenly matched between the Coyotes and the Cardinals. Both teams below 500, not only in overall but in conference play. That will hit the top of the net, and as it will be an attack error, make it 8-6. Gadsden State, Ella Germany will come in for the serve. As it will be Zanaya Hardy being subbed out. Trying to look for their largest lead of set number 3 is the Cardinals. As that will deflect off number 13, Kaylee Butler. And that will be a kill for Sarah Allman. And it's 8-7. So make substitutions here as Alexandria Miller will check out. And it will be number 17, Kinsley Martin, coming in. So who will put the pressure on the other team? Whoever wins this set has a chance to win the match in set number 4. Tipped over, but that was blocked. Walker sent over. Coyotes with a chance to set up a play. German tipped up. Walker on the second touch. That'll be lifted over. German reloads again, out of bounds. An attack error makes it 9-7. As it'll be Caden Blankenship. She'll come in for the serve. Blankenship lops it over. Stewart. It'll be a kill as it takes a couple deflections. And it is 9-8 as it comes up on the stage here on the south side of the Bay Minette Middle School Gymnasium. As a reminder, we are very vulnerable if a volleyball comes up here, so that's why a couple of times the camera has been shaking up here at the broadcast space. So I'm the only line of defense here at the gymnasium. Takes a couple of deflections, kept alive here by the Coyotes. They'll send it over. Blankenship. Weiss tips it over. Did it find the line? Yes, it did. It'll be a point here. 10-8. It'll be Morgan Baswell coming in. 10-8. Baswell lops it over. Coyotes with a chance to set it up. Jarmon blocked at the net. Second chance here for the Coyotes. Stewart tips it over and finds an opening. 10-9. 10-9 in favor of the Cardinals after a kill by number 12, Megan Stewart, who has a handful of kills so far. And this one, Jarmon will be subbed out, as it will be number 8, Gracine Snow. Sends it over. Blanchip comes up for Baswell. Vice. Popped up on one arm. Coyotes keep it alive. They send it over. Baswell. Sent over on the last desperation there by Davis. That's blocked, but it's not enough by Butler and company. It'll be even up at 10 apiece. Neither team has used a timeout so far. 10-10, Coyotes and Cardinals. Even up at 1 set apiece. Baswell. Vice hits the net. And the Coyotes have their first lead since the beginning of the set. 11-10, and it'll be a service error. 11 apiece now. Sarah Beth Potter will check in for Ella Germany, and Sanaya Hardy will come in for number 13, Kaylee Butler. Not up at 11 apiece. Butler, or actually, I beg your pardon, Sanaya Hardy will come in for the serve just outside her camera screen. Hardy sends it over. Boudreaux. And that's a kill easily by number 18, Rachel Wilson. 12-11. Around this spot in each set so far, it's just been one team up by 1 set point. Two teams very evenly matched. This could go to 5 sets. Baswell. And that hits the antenna. That'll be an attack error by Sarah Beth Potter. And the Coyotes have their largest lead of set number 3. Lofted over, hits the top of the net. They have to send it over. They do. That'll be the Cardinals on the last desperation play. Hits the top of the net, but play will continue on the third touch. Hits the top of the net. Play will continue. Who comes up with the point? Kept in here by Hardy. Davis. Nicely played here by the Coyotes. Sent over. Takes a couple of deflections. Vice with the kill. Makes it 13-12. Coyotes still in the lead, but a big kill right there by Keelan Vice. Vice hits it into the net. 14-12. Gadsden State being introduced to the ACCC. They're one of a couple teams joining the conference this year. Well, for the Coyotes, still the same Sun Chiefs. That'll be an ace for the Coyotes. An ace by number 18, Rachel Wilson. I thought the ball was out of bounds, but Rachel Wilson with an ace. 15-12. Wilson with also a handful of kills in this one as well. Her and Sarah Allman have been the go-to people for the kills. And Megan Stewart as well. That'll be a kill right down the middle by Sarah Beth Potter. Makes it 15-13. Zoe Walker will come in for the serve for the Cardinals. Trying to win back-to-back sets. Gadsden State win their first set of the season after being swept their last time against the Coyotes. That is a rocket of a kill opportunity, but the Cardinals will keep it alive. Tipped over, but it'll be a point here for the Cardinals. 15-14, Coyotes still in the lead. Zoe Walker with another serve upcoming. Walker has too much power. 16-14. Our next stoppage of play, we'll take a look at the other action in the ACCC currently going on. Not a lot of action today throughout the conference, but we have a lot of games on Monday. Sent over, and that will be a kill by number 11, Sarah Beth Potter. 16-15. Potter will be subbed out. Ella Germany will come back in, and Germany will come in for the serve. Trailing by 1 set point right now. Germany sends it over. Coyotes with a chance to set something up. German sends over. Blankenship plays it nicely. And that will be a kill for Macy Johnson. And we are knotted up at 16 apiece. Still both teams with 2 timeouts each. Head coach Courtney Brothers using up almost all of her timeouts in the first 2 sets. That hits the antenna. And it'll be a point here for Gadsden State, making 17-16. It hits the inside of the antenna. And Gadsden State has climbed all the way back to take the lead near the later stages of this set number 3. Sent over. Tipped over, and it's another kill for Macy Johnson. 18-16. Ella Germany will come in for yet another serve. Sends it over. That is blocked. Boudreaux will send it over. Butler. Kept alive here by the Coyotes. German tips it over. Johnson. And it'll be a point here. It looks like it's going to be a ball handling error on the Cardinals. And that's a big point right there for the Coyotes to draw to within 1. Megan Stewart will sub in. Looks like Kinsley Martin will come in for the serve. Martin. Blankenship. Butler with the kill. 19-17. Tight competitive match. Who will take set number 3? Knotted up at 1 apiece. And whistle has been blown as it's a ball handling error on the Coyotes. Their largest deficit of set number 3. 20-17. We just continue playing. Blankenship lobs it over. Stewart with the kill. 20-18. Our serve upcoming here from Kinsley Martin. 20-18. Still no timeouts have been used yet. Waiting for one team to push ahead in the later stages of this one. And that will be a kill. Kaylee Butler rips it home, and it's 21-18. It'll be Morgan Basketball coming in for the serve. As Gadsden State trying to win back-to-back sets. They are 4 set points away from completing their mission. Sent over by Baswell. Stewart. As that's deflected off Baswell, a kill for Megan Stewart, 21-19. Gracine Snow will come in for the serve. 2 set point deficit. Germany, a mishap with Baswell and Butler, and that is a costly point to make it 21-20. The Coyotes are 1 set point away, but our first timeout used here in set number 3 is going to be called by the Gadsden State Cardinals. Take a look at the other action in the ACCC. John A. Logan faces off against Wallace Hansfield today. Wallace Hansfield also is facing off against Edison State. And then we look toward on Monday, October 9th, Snead State facing off against Bishop State. Calhoun is facing off against the Bears from Bevel State. And then a big matchup between Southern Union and Lawson State. All three of the games I just mentioned are on Monday, October 9th. So some big games in the conference. Later in the broadcast, we'll take a look at the upcoming schedule for Coastal South, as their next game also will be on Monday against Snead State. But they have a tough competitive matchup here against the Cardinals, who are not going away. First set ended up being a 25-22 victory for the Coyotes. Set 2, 25-20 in favor of the Cardinals. We're at 21-20 here in set number 3. Germany, Baswell to Butler. Lops it over. Nicely played here by the Coyotes. That takes a couple deflections in front of one of the diving Cardinals. And it is 21 all. Coming down to the wire here in set number 3. Whoever wins this set has a chance to win the match in set number 4. Germany, Baswell. Vice got too much power. And the Coyotes have come all the way back to make it 22-21. Back and forth we go. And they were going to send it over to Gadsden's side of the court, but it's still another serve upcoming here for the Coyotes. Germany pops it up in the air. They are attacking her right now. A lot of Coyotes in the area. That takes a deflection off Blankenship. 23-21. The Coyotes, beg your pardon, are 2 set points away. Another timeout has been called by Gadsden State. They have none remain. The Coyotes still have both of their timeouts. 2 set points away from taking the third set. Upcoming schedule coming up here for the Coyotes. Their next game will be on October 9th against Snead State. That'll be a home game here at Bay Minette Middle School. And then they will travel to Wallace-Selma for their second match of the season against the Patriots on October 12th. And then they will return home on October 14th facing off against Calhoun, while Calhoun is currently facing off against Bevel State on Monday. A lot of volleyball games coming up in the final month of the season before we head into the postseason. 23-21, Baswell. As that is going to be hit into the net by Zoe Walker. The Coyotes can win set number 3 on their net serve. And the serve upcoming. Walker, Baswell. They'll have to send it over. They do. Vice is blocked at the net. But it'll be a point here for the Gadsden State Cardinals. 24-22. No room for errors. Anaya Hardy will come in. Hardy. Line drive. Boudreaux. Almost near the stands, but kept alive here. And it finds the back of the line. And the Coyotes win set number 3 by a final score of 25-22. The two sides will switch sides. The Coyotes will go into set number 4 with a chance to win the match. We'll take a break here on JockJive. Coyotes win it 25-22. Welcome back here live on JockJive Sports. I'm Dallas Lindsay with the call today on a beautiful afternoon as we begin set number 4. The Coyotes taking set number 4 by a final score of 25-22. Set 1 was won by the Coyotes 25-22. Set 2 by the Cardinals 25-20. And we are in a set number 4. The Coyotes can win the match here in this one, while the Cardinals will have to win this one to force a set number 5, which will be a best of 15. It's been a great day so far. Dallas Lindsay with the call here today on JockJive Sports. And on the first serve of set number 4, it's a service error by number 8, Morgan Baswell. 1-0 Coyotes to start this set number 4. So the opposite number 8, Grayson Snow, will serve it away. This one's a clean one, as that is tipped over. Stewart with a good intimidation at the net, and it's 2-0 Coyotes. Another serve coming up from Grayson Snow. But the next game for Coyotes will be just a couple hours or 48 hours away. Service error right there from Snow makes it 2-1. Next game will be on October 9th, this Monday, against Snead State. The Parsons come to town. Let's take a look at the North Division standings in just a moment. Boudreaux underneath keeps it alive. Stewart! And that is inbounds. It's a kill for Megan Stewart. And it is 3-1 Coyotes. Great start for Coastal South here in this one, as we are live at the Bay Minette Middle School Gymnasium, home of the Baldwin County Tigers. What a rock of a serve right there. Baswell right down the middle, blocked at the net by the Coyotes. And that is going to take a deflection. What a nice diving attempt right there by Wilson. Blocked at the net, but it doesn't matter. It's a kill for Rachel Wilson. 4-1 Coastal South. But both teams coming in with records below 500, not only overall, but also in conference play as well. As that is a kill by Keelan Weiss. 4-2 in favor of Coyotes. But Cardinals coming in with a 7-21 overall record, 2-7 in the conference out of the North Division. While the Coyotes are 5-17 overall, and they are 1-8 in the conference this season. Their only win came against Wallace-Selma, who they will be playing later this week. But in the North Division, Gadsden is in 4th place, while Wallace-Hansville is 22-3 overall. That'll be an ace for Weiss. 4-3. Wallace-Hansville in first place, 22-3 overall record, 6-0 in the conference. Coyotes trying to set something up, as that will be a kill by number 16, Sarah Allman. Makes it 5-3. But right behind Hansville is Calhoun, who's 18-7 overall, 6-1 in the conference. Snead State, 18-10, who the Coyotes will face off later, 18-10. That hits the top of the net. It's an ace. As it will be an ace for number 18, Rachel Wilson. And Lawson State, right behind them, 11-4. 5-4 in the conference. Bevel State, 5-21 overall, 2-6 in the conference. And then Gadsden State right behind them. Southern Union is still searching to try to get things going. 8-10 overall, 1-6 in the conference. Too much power on that one, and it'll make it 6-4. Coyotes still in the lead, however. But I tell you, that set number 3 went back and forth. Each team had a chance to run away with the set, but not a single team was able to get a set point lead of 4 or more. It was 3 or more at the moment. Right to Snow, tipped over by Martin. Blocked at the net. They'll reload here. This is the Cardinals trying to pop it over. Hard again. There's a chance here. That'll go into the net by Allman. It'll go down as an attack error. 6-5 now. While for the Coyotes, they're behind LBW, Enterprise State, Coastal North, and Bishop State. trying to get their season back on the right note. They can turn around with a win today. That is blocked, but it will be a kill by number 16, Sarah Allman, who leads the way with the most kills on the team. The last time these two teams met, Sarah Allman and Megan Stewart combined for 17 kills, and Allman and Hardigan combined for 33 assists. Point here for the Cardinals, 7 assists. But Sarah Allman leading the way with the most kills in this match, as she has 163 kills coming into today's match. Hardigan leading the way with 196 assists. Sophie Crayman with 236 dids. Crayman on her knees. This will be sent over. Cardinals with a chance here. That is blocked, but it'll be a kill right down Main Street for the Gadsden State Cardinals. And it evens it up at 7 apiece here in set number 4. Coastal South has at least one win this season, as that will go out of bounds. Kinsley Martin, very aware on where that ball was going, allows it to go out of bounds, and the Coyotes have regained the lead here. Trying to put off a huge win in front of a pretty good crowd here coming down the road, as that will be an ace for Kinsley Martin. 9-7 in favor of the Coyotes. Under the leadership of head coach Dr. Richie Delaney. Sent over, another good line drive. Serve right there. That will be a kill by number 11, Sarah Beth Potter. 9-8. And the serve out coming here by Caden Blankenship, who's been very busy here today. Blankenship winds it up to the opposite number 2. Stewart tips it over. Blankenship comes in for it. And that will be a kill again by number 11, Sarah Beth Potter. And we are knotted up at 9 apiece. Back and forth we go. Boudreaux on her knees, stabbed in there one-handed. Herman sends it over, and she luckily is able to get a mishap by the Cardinals on the other side of the court, and the Coyotes are the first to double digits, 10-9 with Sarah Allman with the serve. As Coyotes try and get their 6th victory of the season. This is not a conference game. Ball handling error on Gadsden State, and it's 11-9. Timeout used by Gadsden State, their first, and we will step aside for 30 seconds here on the broadcast. Welcome back here on JockJive. 11-9. Coyotes in the lead over the Gadsden State Cardinals. Cardinals looking for their 8th victory of the season, while for the Coyotes trying to get their 6th victory of the season to improve to 6-17. This does not count as a conference game since both teams are not in the same division. Gadsden State out of the North, Coastal South out of the South Division. Sarah Allman will do the honors here to serve it away. One timeout remaining for Gadsden State. Good serve right there from Allman. And a mishap there. It's an ace for Sarah Allman. And the Coyotes now have their second largest lead of this set. And it looks like we have an injury here with number 1, Ella Jarmany, as she is holding her head, getting support from one of the assistant coaches. Looks like she's going to remain in the game, as the official calls timeout for the moment. Didn't see what the instant replay was, but Allman sends it over. And that hits the top of the net. Unlucky bounce right there from Boudreaux. And it's 12-10. That'll be a kill for Keelan Weiss. Serve upcoming here from number 8, Morgan Baswell. She was the first one to serve away here in set number 4. Hit it into the net. This one a lot cleaner. Hermont sends it over. And that finds an opening. What a strike right there by number 12, Lauren Davis. And the Cardinals are within 1 here. 12-11, Coyotes in the lead. As the two teams switch sides. 2-1 sets in the lead for the Coyotes. Can they finish it off here? Kremen. Stewart gets the kill. Finds an opening and gets away from a diving Ella Jarmany. 13-11. As this will be number 8, Grayson Snow with an ace and a service error on her last 2 serves here in this set number 4. This one, a line drive, almost skimmed over the top of the net. Sent back over, Boudreaux. Stewart right down Main Street with the kill. Back to a 3-set lead. Set point lead here. And it looks like they're going to wipe off a sweaty spot on the side of the court for the Cardinals. So they'll resume play here as Snow will come in for another serve. The last one was a beauty, just a line drive. This one a little bit over top of the net as they will have to send over. Jarmany does that. Snow. Chance here for Stewart. And Stewart's got another kill. Back-to-back kills for number 12, Megan Stewart. And it's 15-11. This is the largest lead of set number 4 for the Coyotes. And they are 10 set points away from taking the match. But still a long way to go. Trying to get execution. Another line drive serve right there by Snow. Ball handling error on the Cardinals at 16-11. Will head coach Courtney Brothers decide to use her final timeout of the set as she feels like the set's starting to get away from her Cardinals. As that takes a deflection, Blankenship keeps it alive. Weiss sends it over. Boudreaux. Megan Stewart again. She will not be denied. She's got another kill. 17-11. And the timeout used by the Cardinals will step aside. The Coyotes are up 17-11. (17-11). The Coyotes, with their largest lead pretty much almost the entire match, up 6 set points. Both timeouts have been used by Gadsden State. Can they rally the troops here? And that'll be a kill for Keelan Weiss off the deflection. 17-12 in favor of the Coyotes. Reminder, the upcoming schedule for Coastal South and their next game will be here at the Bay Minette Middle School Gymnasium on October 9th against Snead State. The Parsons come to town. October 12th, they'll travel to Wallace-Selma for their second match of the season against the Patriots. Coyotes with a chance to set something here. That's blocked, kept alive, however. Second chance here, sent over by Wilson. And a mishap there by the Cardinals, 18-12. And then they'll return home on October 14th. As they face off against Calhoun, who is second in the North Division. Wallace-Selma still searching for their first victory of the season in conference play. They're 0-9. Blankenship. Jarmany sends it over, but two Coyotes are in great position to make the play. As that barely tips over the net by Martin. Jarmany. Popped up in the air. Kremen. That takes a deflection. Up with one arm, gets it alive. Sent over by Davis. Good rally here between the two teams. Sent over, nicely played there by Hardy. Jarmany tips it over. The Coyotes not falling for that trick, as that will be a kill right down the middle by number 17, Kinsley Martin. 19-12, the Coyotes can feel it. They're 6 set points away from taking the match. And Coyotes trying to get their first match win of the season in the month of October, on the first Saturday of October. Martin tips it over. She's got another kill. And it's 20-12. Gadsden State has no timeouts remaining. The Coyotes have both of their timeouts. But the way this one's going, they want to keep the pressure going on the Cardinals. Line drive again. That was a good one right there from Alexandra Miller. Germany will send it over. Coyotes in great position here. Craman tips it over. Nicely played right there by Hardy. Baswell comes in for it. Vice sends it over. Coyotes will reset once again. Martin gets another kill. It's been Megan Stewart and the Kinsley Martin show here in this set number 4. They're 4 set points away, 21-12. Alexandria Miller will come in for the serve. Can Gadsden State rally the troops, or will the Coyotes take set number 4? Vice up in the air. What a nice play right there by Allman. Sent over by Miller. And that takes a deflection off of Sarah Allman. It'll be a kill. And big point there for the Cardinals as they end the rally. 21-13. And the serve coming up here from Keelan Vice. No substitutions coming up. Vice sends it over. Hits the top of the net. Nicely played there. Allman off Baswell. 22-13. A big kill there. 3 set points away. Coyotes won set 1 and 3. Gadsden State won set number 2. Can the Coyotes finish them off here? That'll be sent over. Hardy pops up in the air. Sent over by Davis. Craman blocked. Baswell, second chance off the top of the net. 23-13. 2 set points away for the Coyotes. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to this broadcast here on JockJive Sports. I'm Dallas Shrinsey with today's call on a beautiful afternoon here at the Bay Minette Gymnasium. An ace there for number 18, Rachel Wilson. And the Coyotes can win it right here. 1 set point away. The crowd on their feet right now, looking for the victory to win this match in 4 sets. Rachel Wilson with the serve. Diving play by Hardy. And it'll be a point here for Gadsden. I will say a net infraction will keep the set alive. 24-14. So the game will continue, but there can be no room for error here for Gadsden State. Zoe Walker with her serve. Sends it over. Coyotes with a chance to win it here. Martin sends it over. And it is going to stay in. And Gadsden State remains alive. 24-15. It took a couple deflections and just went over the top of the back line for Coastal South. We continue. It hits the top of the net. It's a point again for Gadsden State. They have recorded 3 straight set points. They keep it alive, however. They will have to make it 24-all to avoid not losing this match. Craman. Cardinals with a chance here. Looking for one more set point. And it hit it into the net. That's Allman. 24-17. Gadsden State trying to do the impossible here. Zoe Walker has to remain perfect. Timeout used by the Coyotes. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. And we are back. Coyotes 1 set point away from taking the match in 4. Zoe Walker with another serve. Coyotes can win it here. Too much power, and we are going to continue. Coyotes have 1 timeout remaining. What an effort here by Gadsden State to not be easily going away here in this one. Good play there by Hardy. Sent over. It's another kill. Up the middle by Kaylee Butler. 24-19. It will be such an unbelievable comeback if Gadsden State is able to do it. Coastal Alabama South fans hoping their team just finish it off right here. Tipped over. Nicely played here by the Cardinals. And it hits into the net, and the Coyotes will win the match. And that is your final as we take a look at our breakdown as the two teams will meet at the net for handshakes. Set number 1 belongs to the Coyotes 25-22. Set 2, Cardinals take it 25-20. Set 3, 25-22. The Coyotes were up huge in the 4th set. Cardinals made it interesting, made it 25-19, but the Coyotes will advance to 6-17 on the year, while the Cardinals will drop to 7-22, as it will be a 2-game or 2-match sweep for the Coyotes over the Cardinals, as the Coyotes won at Gadsden State just over a couple of weeks ago, and they complete the sweep over the Cardinals. That will do it here on JockJive Sports as the Coastal Alabama South Coyotes win it 3-1 in 4 sets live here at the Bay Minette Middle School Gymnasium. I'm Dallas Renzi. Have a good night, and we'll see you later.